Hello, my name is Ruthie Coleman-Lister, and today I'm going to tell you some things about me that you did not know. Some things about me that's going to be maybe change your outlook and how you see me. What I want to tell you is that reading is very fundamental in my life. I don't go nowhere and don't do anything in my life without reading. I carry a book with me everywhere I go, or reading materials. Everywhere I go, I have to have a book. I have to have reading material, or I don't feel right. Sort of like an addiction. Unless I have one with me, I don't feel good at all. I don't feel right. So I have to have one with me everywhere I go. That's some things people don't know about me. Also, everything that I aspire my life to be, and anything that I inspire to be in the future, all due to my knowledge and my reading of books. So, what you need to know is that reading is a key part of my life. I know that when you think of reading, people think, oh, it's so boring, it's so stoic, it puts me to sleep. But reading don't have to be. It can be entertaining as well. It started out that way, whether we was reading as a kid, or being read to as a kid, or reading to our kids. It started out that way. Dr. Seuss said, the more you read, the more you know. The more you learn, the more places you'll go. So he used the rhyming factor, and that's true. And you see how fun it can be. When people hear rhyming and stuff, they think about, oh, that's fun and stuff. So I want to do it. I want to read. Walt Disney said that you'll find more treasure in books than in a pirate's loot on Treasure Island. Now, who don't remember Treasure Island, the movie Treasure Island? And when you think of that, you think about, okay, that was with kids and that was fun. But it can still be just as fun as adults. Now, the main thing I want you to know is that reading is power. Everybody know reading is power, knowledge is power. You get knowledge from books, which is powerful, and then you get the reading you get the knowledge by the reading. Also, I wanted you to know that reading is fundamental was coined by Margaret McNair. She also opened an organization called Reading is Fundamental to help other people know that this is very instrumental in your lives. Everybody should know that without reading, there is nothing. There is nothing without reading. And for people not to take advantage of this, not to take that knowledge, do you know that you can go anywhere or be anything just through reading, just through picking up a book? Mark Twain once said, a man that does not read a good book is no better than a man who can't. At least with what Mark Twain was saying is that you have the ability to read it, you don't even, instrument it, you don't use it, you don't utilize it. But a man that can't, he has an excuse. You do not. So with me, what I want you to know is that everything that I have achieved in life, it came from me picking up a book and knowing how important it was to read a book. Everything that I am, it comes from my ability to read. Also teaching others to read and wanting them to know the power that lies in reading and how instrumental it can be. It can also be just as instrumental in your lives and stuff if you utilize it as such. When you go to fill out an application, when you teach your children to read, you will have to know how to read and stuff. It is key, and it's also, as I stressed before, it is fun, and it's a key part in our lives. We can't go to the store without knowing how to read. We can't drive our cars without knowing how to read the signs and stuff. So with me, that's my whole being. Everything I aspire to be also is due to reading. I aspire to have a higher education, to get more degrees and stuff, but I'm going to have the ability to read and to read more better than I could before. And so with doing that, you have to do it all the time, constantly, and it's an everyday part of your life, and you have to utilize it as such. It's not something that you can take a break from, a vacation from, but it's not one of those things where if you don't use it, you lose it. Reading, the good thing about reading is that you won't lose it. It's going to stay with you for the rest of your life. So with that being said, something that's fundamental and instrumental as that in your life, why wouldn't people utilize it every day, take advantage of it, and know how important it is not only in their lives, but in the lives of others? So when you think of me, you think of reading. When you think of books, you think of me. Because me and reading and books, they all go hand in glove. So that's what I wanted you all to know about me that you probably don't know. I want you to know how prevalent books are in my life and reading is in my life, and how I utilize it every day to get ahead. How I have used it to raise my kids, how I've used it in my marriage, in my everyday life, in my relationships with other people. and stuff. I use it at work. It's a vital part of my work life, and most people, it's a vital part of their work life. They have to read to be able to get the job done, to help others get the job done. So what I want you to know is that reading is fundamental, but not only fundamental, it could be fun, it could be entertaining, and everybody know that and stuff. Most actors, actresses, entertainers, comedians, they have to know how to read to get their material across. These great screenwriters and producers and directors, reading is all used in that, but all of that, we see that as fun and entertainment and stuff. So, but we also should see how important it is that we know how to read, and also to help others to do so. So if you take nothing else from me today, what I want you to know and remember is that everything you do in your everyday life is come from your ability to read. Thank you.
All right,